Alright everybody, welcome to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Couple of things to note before I actually jump into this. Obviously I've played this game before, just to test it out. So we will erase that. A couple of things to note though. Just like the Ocarina of Time, I'm probably not going to find everything, because I am not a master at this game, and I never claimed to be. And me and Majora's Mask, we never really got off on the right foot. When I was a kid, I never really understood Majora's Mask. In the land of Hyrule, there echoes a legend of the fucking legendary royal family that tells of a boy. Awesome. A boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the land, and the land made him a legend. Done with battles, he once wagged across the time and embarked on a journey in something sacred, something. A journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend. A friend with whom he parted ways with and finally fulfilled his heroic destiny and took... Sure. I love how the text just kind of goes. I don't get to press A. Couldn't read all of those. I tried though. I definitely tried. Yeah, I never really understood the game when I was a kid, so I never beat it as a kid. I beat it a long time ago, so I don't remember everything, but when I was a kid I didn't understand shit about this game and I never beat it. My brother beat it, which is actually how I remember the ending, mostly, because I watched him just like dominate it, and I was like, okay, cool, that's nice. Like, I had so much troubles, and you just beat the last part of the game in like 20 minutes. Thanks. And also, I remember this cutscene being pretty long. Hee, you two fairies did great. I wonder if he has any good, or anything good on him. Huh? This guy? Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it. I want to see. You can't tell. What would we do if you dropped it and it broke? No way, you can't touch it. Oh, it says, well, why can't I touch or try it out too? Obviously, these are stupid-ass fairies. Do they really think that they can carry an ocarina? Like, that thing's half their size, at least. It's double their size, almost. I'm just gonna fix my setup real quick. So if you hear any noises, that's what it is. I'm just turning the microphone and my laptop so I can see the screen better and sit in a nice comfortable spot. Oh shit, we're playing. Fuck. Okay, we're good. It's perfect. I fixed things. Might as well try and get money. I mean, I'm not trying to do a speedrun or anything, so fuck it. If I was doing a speedrun, it would probably be the worst speedrun in the history of speedruns. Because I'll probably get stuck at some point in one of the dungeons. Plus, I don't know any of the glitches and tricks. I sort of understand how to bomb hover and shit. And I know how to do ISG, but that's about it. Fuck! And if you don't know what ISG is, it's called Infinite Sword Glitch. Basically what it is, I'll try it out if I find a sign or something. Basically what it is you interrupt Link when he's in mid-swing, and it traps your sword in an infinite swinging motion. So, even though it doesn't look like your sword's moving, it's infinitely swinging. So, it's constantly doing damage, and you can just run into enemies and it hurts them. I'll try that out. I doubt I'll be able to do it in the first try, but... obviously, we can't do it until Link is an adult again, or he turns back into a kid. Spoilers alert. If you haven't seen the start of the game. This game's been out forever though, so you can't even dig me on that. What's with the stupid horse of yours? It doesn't even listen to a word that I said to it. There's no point of riding a thing like that, so I did you a favor and got rid of it. Hee hee. Oh, boo-hoo. Why that sad face? I just thought I'd have a little fun with you. Oh, come now, do you really think that I can beat... oh, sure, beat me in some shit. Also, when I was a kid, I thought this game was scary as balls. And there's a couple of reasons. Like, have you ever seen Link take a mask off in this game? Holy shit. Does like that little cutscene where his eyes get all cracky, and then it starts yelling. That wasn't good times when I was a kid. I played this really, really late at night, and I was like, no. What happened to the nice awesomeness of Ocarina of Time? Other than those stupid fucking skeleton guys that came out of the ground. Those guys were scary, too. In the Ocarina of Time. I didn't like that. Not so bad later on. Now I don't care. Hee hee. That's a good look for you. You'll stay here looking like that forever. Yeah, obviously when you get older, a lot of the scary stuff that you had when you were a kid is not as scary anymore. What a jackass. Fuck, man. So sis. Whoa, Skull Kid, wait for me. I'm still here. Tal, you can't leave without me. I'm sure running into the door that many times is gonna help. You. If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother. Well, don't just sit there, Deku boy. Do something. Why are you looking at me like that? What? Is there something stuck on my face? Will you stop staring at me like that? Just open the door for me. Please, come on, a helpless little girl is asking you, so hurry up. Oh, Tal, I wonder if that child will be alright on his own. Probably not. I saw it in the cutscene, but you can't see it here. I was looking at it and it kind of looked like a Triforce. Just there was two triangles up here and a big triangle at the bottom. I thought maybe I could see it again, but no. I was gonna point it out after the cutscene, but too bad. Hey, wait for me! Don't leave me behind. So that stuff back there. I apologize. So take me with you. You want to know about that Skull Kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just so happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Take me with you and I'll help you out. Deal? Please? Good. So then it's settled. Now then, I'll be your partner, or at least until we can catch up with Skull Kid. My name's Tattle, so it's nice to meet you, or whatever. Now that we've got all that straightened out, can we stop messing around and get moving? If I figure something out, press up on the fucking C-pad, which I don't have because I play it on an emulator, and I have an Xbox controller, so it's up on the right directional analog stick, which is awesome. And I'll tell you, or I'll tell it to you. Hopefully you'll manage to get by without my help until then. Alright. Obviously this is all just gonna be like tutorial based stuff at the start here. What other games wouldn't have a tutorial at the start of the game, right? Also, when I was a kid, this game didn't really make sense to me. And if you don't know why, you'll find out soon. There's a lot of time traveling happening in this game. And by time traveling, I mean once you get past the part that you're supposed to be at, and then you go back in time, we all know what a Deku Nut is. You throw it to the ground, it stuns enemies. Once you go back in time, some of your stuff in your inventory stays, some of it doesn't. Like, say I had 99 rupees. I get a mask, like one of the actual 4 masks that you need in the game. I go back in time without putting that money in the bank. I lose my money, but I keep that mask. That doesn't really make sense to me. Hey you, come press Z and I'll talk to me. Okay. Here you go. So you can do it with if you try. When I fly over to people or objects, use Z to look at them, so you can talk to them. Use Z targeting to talk to people, even if they're far away. Or if there's no one, to target, you can use Z to look straight forward. But enough about that for now. Come over to this tree and check it out. Strange, but the way you look right now, it sort of looks like this tree. Looks all dark and gloomy, almost like it's gonna start crying. Any second now. How sad. I'm glad that she needed to tell me that. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that you keep the mask, but you don't keep your money. And the reason why I say this is because your money is a part of you as well, and if he has the mask in his hand, it kind of makes sense that he gets to keep it through time. But he loses all of his rupees, which means along the way, everything that happened in the past would be erased, right? So you would have to revisit those areas to get the money back, which means you'd probably have to go back and get the mask too. But no, you get to keep the mask. So it doesn't really make any sense. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? I own the Happy Mask Shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am at a loss. And now I've found you. I don't think me rude, but I have been following you. For I knew of a way to return you from your former self. Help if I could read. If you can get back to the precious item, or if you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to normal. Again, if I could read, this would be fantastic. In exchange, all I ask is that you also get back my precious mask that imp stole from me. Holy shit! What? Is it not a simple task? Why, to someone like you, it should by no means be a difficult task. Except, the one thing is, I am a very, very busy fellow. And I must travel.